I really need someone to explain this marketing tactic to me because I went to school for business and you're told about all sorts of marketing tactics. Some of them make sense. Some of them are things you have literally no idea about. Like, again, like how like dating goes, like you're marketing yourself to the other person. It's like, okay, it's kind of a cynical way to think about it, but it's kind of true. And then there's less known ways like forming coalitions, like forming a group of people that have vested interests in the thing to get the thing done. It makes sense, but I mean, it's a little bit more, it's less known. This is why you have so many, bundles between like Hulu and HBO and Disney Plus and all these companies coming together to form this effectively pseudo monopoly just to goad people into paying even more money. But entertainment, there's this odd like type of marketing that's more denial based. Like I can't tell you how many bad games that are just, if you look at the sales, they are garbage, they are trash. But you still have game journalists saying, "Oh no, it's a good game," having all sorts of advertisements on it. And then you have this guy, this loser. Like, I mean, I shouldn't shit on the CEO. Oh no, he's not the CEO of Xbox. It's Microsoft Games. Fuck, never mind. This idiot right here, who's saying Microsoft Gaming CEO says releasing games on PS5 is a good thing for Xbox. Why? What the fuck does that even mean? So you're a gaming company. You're an entertainment company that's saying releasing entertainment on another platform, a competitor that is better for your company. And then there's this down here that yes, this is actually what they're saying. I am 100% certain, like, Xbox and Microsoft Gaming in general is just destroying their brand. They're trying to step away from being a gaming company. And I think they're working hand in hand with PlayStation, who's trying to be the monopoly in the gaming console, you know, who's trying to be the iPhone of gaming, a thing that does the same thing as its competitor, only it looks better. It's the appearance of being high class. Yeah, that's what PlayStation's trying to do. And now it's to the point where now they just say things to people and think that, oh, okay, people just say it makes sense. But this is something that just makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, yeah, I say they're a competitor, but I don't know. They're both working hand in hand to achieve a goal. Like, the PS5 wants to be a monopoly, so it can justify selling an $1,000 fucking console. Xbox Gaming, I guess, wants to be like the Netflix of gaming, where it's probably just going to be primarily software. And I mean, the Xbox Live Pass is a good product, but Xbox as a company and how they treat their consumers and actually trying to be competitive, like, if they're not going to be competitive, like, you're going to lose. At this point, you might as well just get a PC because they have emulators. Like, it has the largest gaming library. You have emulators that increase that. You can mod games, which adds replayability. Like, I mean, if you just play the Xbox or PlayStation because your friends do, I mean, most games are going to be cross platform anyway. Like, that's the next big thing is cross platform games. And yeah, there's certain games that will come out exclusively for PlayStation and will eventually hit PC. So if you're patient, you can enjoy that game. But I mean, I don't know. Like if you're just wanting to be a console gamer, I guess wait a couple years, get a PS5 to where it's like gonna hopefully be like 300 bucks, and then game. Like you don't have to really be up to date with the PlayStation to play with people, or just get a PC, I suppose, because most online games are cross playable with PC, and it makes sense. And again, even most single player exclusive games will eventually hit the PC. And I swear, like at first, the whole PC Master Race was just a joke. Now, if you actually think about it, I cannot see any benefit of having a console. I guess you don't really care to have to build it from the ground up, but they're pre-made computers. Like they might cost a little bit more. Like they have a high initial cost, but they pay for themselves, especially gaining access to the widest gaming library, being able to play with people on Xbox and PlayStation anyway. I mean, in the long term, it pays for itself. And this is coming from someone who thought the Xbox 360 was peak console gaming. Like, I legitimately believed it blew the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and 2 out the water. Like, we had a PC, but at the time, in the early 2000s, there was a reason to get consoles over a PC because of exclusives. And Xbox 360 had some banger ass games. And hell, even the PlayStation has some decent games. But nowadays, it's like you have emulators, you have a means to surf the high seas and play old games. Why have a console? If you want the best gaming experience you can possibly get, right? I mean, you might as well just buy a PC. I mean, unironically. Because this is going to be, and I tell everyone, like, this will eventually cost about as much as a PC anyway. Like, the new PlayStation 5 is like $700 fucking dollars that doesn't have a disc drive. Like, but you have to pay for their service for annually, which is going to be quite. But you're going to need a remote or two or a spare, which will be $100 or so. You're going to buy 4 or 5 games, which will leave you for $70 a game. That'll leave you about $200 or $300, depending on how many. Maybe a cord, maybe batteries, a headset. You'll be walking out paying around $1,000 anyway. So just spend that on a mid PC. Or at least invest in the one. Like, you don't need to drop the console cold turkey. Just invest in one. But anyway, again, I swear, not sponsored. But that's all I gotta say. Like, I come across things like these and I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.